Today we're taking a look at these college basketball matches, which are happening on Friday, March 11, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Creighton vs Providence. The Providence Friars will play the Creighton Blue Jays in this college basketball matchup scheduled for Friday night in the semifinal round of the Big East tournament. Our first pick is Providence minus 3.5 points. And here is why. This is going to be another very close game, but I am betting on the Providence Friars to keep it rolling. The public is already on the Creighton Blue Jays covering the spread. I will fade the public in this situation and continue to watch the Friars roll. Earlier in the season, these two teams played and Providence won the game 72-51. This wasn't a close game and the Friars dominated the paint. Creighton isn't going to be able to hang with the Friars on the offensive end of the floor. According to KenPom, the Friars have the 45th most efficient offense in the country. They will be able to win another close game in this one. I also see the Friars dominating the paint again. They will force the Blue Jays to shoot from the outside, which they struggle to do. Creighton is only knocking down 31% of their shots from behind the three-point line. They won't be able to make these, and the Friars will slowly pull away from Creighton. Providence will be able to smother Creighton when they have the ball and efficiently score inside and outside when they are on the offensive end. And our second pick is under 131.5 points. And here is why. The Friars are considered to have the 60th most efficient defense in the country. They are allowing their opponents to score 66.6 ppg and force them to shoot 40.9% from the floor. They love to apply pressure and reach for the ball. They will play as a unit and help each other when they need it. I wouldn't expect them to give up a lot of open looks. They are averaging 5.1 steals and 3.8 blocks per game. Their guards do a great job of closing out and poking the ball loose when they need it the most. Their big men protect the paint and send back any weak layups near the rim. Even if they don't block the shot, they still do a great job of altering it. I also expect the Friars to turn their steals into easy fast break points going the other way. Whoever can turn their defense into offense will win this game. Tulsa vs SMU. The Tulsa Golden Hurricane and the SMU Mustangs meet in college basketball action from the Dickies Arena on Friday night. Our first pick is SMU minus 7.5 points. And here is why. SMU is the more talented team in this matchup. They rank out as the 58th best team in the country according to KenPom, while Tulsa checks in at 170th. Tulsa most likely played its tournament game on Thursday with an upset of Wichita State. For SMU, this game is a step on the road to where they would like to be, the NCAA tournament. By most estimations, a loss in this game would wipe out the Mustangs' chances of getting to the field of 64. Motivation combined with the Mustangs' suffocating half-court defense and efficient offense should be enough to carry the day against a mediocre Tulsa squad. Tulsa had the good fortune of facing a Wichita State team that fizzled down the stretch but will now run up against a team that is in a must-win situation. And our second pick is under 139.5 points. And here is why. The Mustangs averaged 74 points per game and had a plus 7.1 points per game differential this season. They hold teams to just 40% shooting overall and just 30% from long range. For the season, the Mustangs only allowed 186 3-PT field goals while they drilled 254 themselves. The Mustangs like to attack the glass, averaging 15 made free throws per game this season. They took a total of 39 free throws in the 2 games versus Tulsa this season. If the Mustangs are allowed to penetrate the paint, it will be a long night for Tulsa. Colorado vs Arizona. The Colorado Buffaloes and Arizona Wildcats meet Friday in the college basketball Pac-12 semifinal at the T-Mobile Arena. The Colorado Buffaloes look for a win after winning 8 of their last 9 games. The Arizona Wildcats look to build on their 4-game winning streak. Our first pick is Colorado Buffaloes plus 9.5 points. And here is why. Not only does Colorado have a good chance of covering the spread, but it wouldn't be a surprise to see the Buffaloes pull off the upset here. Colorado has enough size to contend with the Wildcats on the inside, and the Buffaloes beat Arizona by 16 points at home in their previous meeting. Well, the Wildcats will be seeking revenge in this game, the spread is simply too high here. Take Colorado to cover the spread on Friday night. And our second pick is over 148. And here is why. Tommy Lloyd's squad comes into the weekend slotted at number 3 in the latest KenPom rankings and number 2 in the AP Top 25 polls. Arizona has scored an adjusted 113.8 points per 100 possessions during Pac-12 play, good for first in the conference. The Wildcats own the best effective field goal percentage in the Pac-12 at 55.7%. They also rank first in the conference in free throw rate and offensive rebounding rate. That has helped Arizona overcome the fact that it has turned the ball over on 18.4% of its offensive possessions, which ranks 10th in the conference. Wyoming vs Boise State. The Boise State Broncos will play the Wyoming Cowboys in this college basketball matchup scheduled for Friday night in the second round of the Mountain West Tournament. Our first pick is Wyoming +2. And here is why. Both teams were tested yesterday, so this should be a good one. Boise State has been solid on defense all year, but it has been less than stellar of late as they have allowed 70.7 ppg over their last 4 games. The Cowboys come in having allowed just 62.0 ppg, regulation, over their last 6 games, so I have to give Wyoming the edge on defense in this one. That is key, because the offenses are pretty even at the moment. In tournament ball, I will almost always go with the team that has the edge on offense, especially when they are the dog. Lastly, the Cowboys are 24-9 at TS in their last 33 games as an underdog, while the Broncos are 4-9 at TS in their last 13 games as a favorite. And our second pick is under 128.5 points. And here is why. For the year, the Broncos are ranked 161st in the nation in defensive FG percent, 125th in three-point defense, and 15th in points allowed, giving up just 60.8 ppg. The defense will need to play well as the offense could struggle against a tough Wyoming defense. Boise State comes in ranked 134th in offensive FG percent, 120th in three-point shoot, 350th in free throw shooting, and 225th in scoring, putting up just 69.2 ppg on the year. Leading their attack was Emmanuel Acott, who had 22 points, while Marcus Shaver Jr. had 15. Boise shot very well in the game as they hit 50% from the field overall, including 43%, 6/14, from long range. It will be much tougher against this defense. Hawaii vs Cal State Fullerton. The CSU Fullerton Titans and the Hawaii Warriors meet in college basketball action from the Dollar Loan Center on Friday night. Our first pick is Fullerton to win. And here is why. Fullerton might have lost the first meeting of the season, but they'll bounce back in this one, and their ability to find success on both sides of the ball will lead them to a win in this one. Hawaii's struggles on offense are the biggest concern, and the Titans have the ability to keep them at bay and will put a primary focus on not getting beat from three-point range. On the offensive side, Hawaii is strong defensively, but the Titans will look to control the paint in the rematch. Additionally, according to Covers.com, the Rainbow Warriors are 2-7 at TS in their last 9 games against a team with a winning percentage above .600. For the Titans, they are 21-7 in their last 28 neutral site games. And our second pick is under 136.5 points. And here is why. Defensively, the Titans will feel confident taking down Hawaii. They rank 122nd nationally in scoring defense, but they've struggled to defend foes. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisor.